So now there's a lot of graffiti and more fights out here than there used to be.
If you've noticed more crime in Clackamas County these days, it's not your imagination. A new survey reveals crime is traveling from across county lines, and the Max line could be to blame. The survey is based on interviews with law enforcement across Clackamas County.
K2's Emily Sinovic has been going through it and joins us live now. Emily, they're talking about the Green Line specifically, right?
Yeah, the Green Line train that picks up at the Lloyd Center goes through downtown, down to PSU and Clackamas. Well, some law enforcement in this survey, some law enforcement say that it's acting like a shuttle for gang activity from Portland to Clackamas.
Every day I take it to work.
On the Green Line, Zach's a grateful regular.
It's actually the only way I get to work every day. Otherwise, I have to take a 3-hour bus ride. So, you know.
So you don't want to give that up?
I really don't, no.
But as someone who lives in Milwaukee, looking around every day, he says he doesn't have to look far to know that convenience comes at a cost.
It seems like since the Green Line started, a lot more troubles come out this direction from Portland. Clackamas used to be a nicer place, and now there's a lot of graffiti and more fights out here than there used to be.
The survey identified about 250 gang members across the county, most of them from street crime gangs. Officers say they're responsible for a lot of drug dealing, maybe graffiti as well. And officers say a lot of that gang activity is coming from outside the county. The survey points to a spike in some of that out-of-town gang crime a couple years ago, right about the time the Green Line came to town.
I think there's been quite a bit of noticeable change.
But just how much of a change is hard to define. The survey by the Oregon Department of Justice concedes the data is limited, mostly anecdotal from law enforcement interviews. Zach says he doesn't need statistics, though, to know things have changed, and the solution may not be so simple.
But at the same time, there's no other way that you can have transportation to where you have to go into Portland.
So I spoke to a number of law enforcement agencies that were cited in this survey as sources of information, including the Clackamas County Sheriff's Department and the Milwaukee Police Department. And they told me that while gang crime is a concern, they don't have the statistics to back up the findings in the survey, at least at this point. Reporting live, Emily Sinovic, K2 News.